Man, I just did all that without any audio. Libations. Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? How's it going? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How is your day? How is it faring? Dude, I'm vibing to this song right now. Right there, boom. Now you guys can vibe to it too. So I'm gonna let you all know right now, I ain't streaming long today. I'm probably streaming for an hour. I don't feel good. I'm not only sick, but I'm feeling a little down in the dumps. By the way, what do you guys think of new little Judah? Yesterday I was able to put together a couple of animations. All right. We still have to do the sliding and wall cling can for today. Lightation says, on OBS, I'm making better videos and hour-long live streams. Oh, look at you. Nameless. Hey, man, missed ya. I missed you too, Nameless. How's it going? How art thou? You guys ready for this? Check it out. Check who's in the game. Guess, look who's in the game. Check him out, boys. Judah in all of his glory. I feel like his climb's a little too much. Like his arms peel back a little too much, I think. What do you guys think? How you doing today, Nameless? I try to get a walk like a... It just looks so weird. Everything's fine thanks to Christ. That's true. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Just not feeling too well today. As you can tell, my voice is a little scuffed. On top of that, I'm a little down in the dumps. I don't know how long I'll be streaming, but I'd like to get these cling animations finished. And maybe, as well as that, get tighten up this climbing animation. I mean, look at this, guys. This is just look at it. Check a minute of one of my live streams, please. I'll have to check it at some other time, man. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'll check it. Check it out. How do you guys feel about Donkey Kong country music, huh? Lightations. Hey. Dude, I love this PNG. This VTuber.
It's really short.
Dude, I appreciate the look at him. He goes like this, dude. He's like, yeah.
But I want to end.
This is cool, dude. Good for you.
I want to make
Good for you, little buddy.
cool.
I'm happy for you, man. That looks fun. Lightation says, I'm vibing to the music. I'm vibing. Dude. This one's a big vibe, bro. This song's a big vibe, dude. Don't even tell me it's not a big vibe, chat. Check it out. This is big vibing, dude. Nintendo about to hit me up. Copyright, copyright, copyright. By the way, guys, if you haven't put a number in today, make sure to do so. And while we're at it, let's it is Monday or Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, we gotta get a noun up. How's your project going, Nameless? How's the project going, my friend? Trying to think which would be a good by the way, guys, if you want to be a part of the 5-minute challenge, you know, just make sure sorry. Boo, 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 boo. Here we are. 5-minute challenge. Create another one. For it to go, I need to start it first. Okay. I'm still learning. Hey, man. Like I said last time, that first step, most important step. Once you take that first step, it's it. And since you're doing this for God, man, you just got to keep seeing it through, bro. Right? There's a reason God has given you this want, has given you this desires, has given you the asset to make them all come true, man. You got to believe in yourself. And if you can't believe in yourself, you got to believe in God who believes in you. Enough to send his son to the cross for you. Right? I'm trying to think. Did I do kitchen appliances? Nobody did the kitchen appliance. I'm sure someone will do it eventually when they find fun. Disaster, recording, weakness. Ah, shoot. What's a good prompt, guys? Oh, lidations. You got Unreal. That's good to hear. Yeah. Multi-files, huh? I've never heard of multi-files. Maybe it's a multi-files. It doesn't help that I spelled it wrong. Multi-files. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was assuming. Me, patch, storage, chest. There we go. Chest. Give me your best loot crate, dude. There we go. Amen, brother. I don't believe myself at all, but I trust him. May he make Mr. Glorify him through my game. Exactly. May he do so as well. Owl? Yeah, that would have been a good one, but it would have been a hard one, dude. How would you even go about making an owl? Man, now I kind of want to explore it. Oh, so you're doing like header files and stuff? Yeah. But hey, check it out. Check it out. Look who's in the game. Whoa. I don't know if that was whoa. Yeah, we still have to do the vault animations and perfect that little system we got going. We're going to try to get these animations done today so we can kind of hop into the combat. How do you put a chat on your live stream? I do it through Streamlabs. They have a little widget that essentially projects it. The music's a bit too loud. I'll try to turn it down a tad. Is that better? Yeah, and I also want to add like a little spin. And I want to add like a little stretch, you know what I'm saying? When he jump, I want him to go. Wham. Yep, that's better. Just a tad. Okay, cool. That's good to hear. Also, guys, sorry if I sound a little short today. As you can tell, my throat is not feeling the best right now. So, if there's a way to do it on OBS, so on OBS, what you want to do is you want to go to, Streamlabs. They have a widget in there, and then you have to add it, right? You have to add it in here by copying the URL into a browser source. Amin, what's up, Amin? I'm gonna play this from start. What is this? You can get like can you create a... Here, we'll pop these over. Drink some warm water with lemon. Ew, healthy sounding drink? Me no like it. Okay, now I know how to do that. Yeah. Actually, I had his book, man. It's probably up there somewhere. What's going on? Oh, I'm just chilling. It might help your throat. Yeah, I'll probably go get some water here in a bit. I might go just get some water. And nothing much, man. Just adding the new Judah into the game. Right? I want to add a little flip to him. Make him flippity floppity. Or not floppity, I want him to do a front flip in the air. Make it look all cool. But I also want to add like a bit of a stretch to him, you know what I'm saying? I want to add a bit of a stretch. So when I jump, he stretches. And I'm trying to figure out how to make a float. And I know there's a way specifically. There is. Pre-physics, during physics. Was it like 0. Yeah, we'll do 2.5. Do 1. And then we'll do boing boing jumpy, dude. That is the exact that is the noise Sonic makes when he hits those things. Boing boing. I actually kind of think I said it right. Try and clear your throat by going. Does that sound better? Did that work? Are header files used for game coding? So header files are used to declare not only functions, but variables as well. So in a header file, you know, especially in Unreal, you want to use stuff like ufunction for functions that you can call in BP typically, or uProperty. These will expose these little, I think they're called macros. These expose it to the engine for you to use, like in BPs. However, if you just want something that's kind of private, that's not accessible via the BPs, you can do them in here as well. But the header file, essentially, that's where you declare a variable or function, and then in your CPP file is where you define it. And in here, this is where you would like call everything. So, you know, like on begin play, which is a function that essentially occurs when you begin play. This gets launched, all right? So you can call the other functions in here and yada yada. I am 3 years old today. Please like the video, guys. Yeah, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Yeah, you know, sorry guys if I sound a little disconnected. I'm just so, I'm not in the best mood today. I'll be real with you guys. I don't like sounding depressed. I'm a very happy person. I am very blessed. But life just be rough sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It be rough up and be. So what, we want this at this and then this. All right. So I don't know. I think I might stream for a tad bit today, but I don't think it's going to be long. We will be on tomorrow, though. Hopefully I feel a little bit better. But with my fiance having a heart monitor, I feel like it's a little bit on my... I need to like try to find a way to get some jobs to help with some finances. So, you know... I think I was talking about this to Chase last night because me and him chatting up a lot. He's a cool guy. But yeah, guys, I might not be able to do this all the time as much as I want for a bit until we know what's going on with my fiance's heart. But I'm gonna be trying to do a little bit more logos and hopefully gain some money that way, because at the moment I can't even set up like a Patreon or something like that because I don't have a bank account for my business yet. I have the EIN number and all that, but it's just not up yet. So with that being said, just a little depressed, not depressed, just a little down in the dumps because I really want to put all of my effort into this game, man. I really do. So we want him to jumpy stretch. And if we go to the viewport now, do we have this? We do. And we can call this, is this just called new track? Can we rename it? Stretch curve. One divided by 3 is 0.33333. Man, I feel like I'm divided by... I feel like 1/3 of myself today, man. Nameless says, I'm very sorry to hear that, my brother. I'll pray for you both. I appreciate it, man. I need all the prayers in the world right now. Honestly, you know, that's why I don't like complaining. Everything could be a lot worse, right? Like at the end of the day, I feel like that's something we can all relate to. It could all be a lot worse. But that doesn't mean you can't be sad about some, guys. Remember that. Amin says, I just learned the golden ratio. Yeah, I love the golden ratio. Golden ratio. Mainly because I like the look when you use a golden ratio and like logos. Some of the golden ratio logos, they always look real super clean. They're like, you know? But yeah, now we have this. Let's scale this guy. which is, yeah, 1.6 something, 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 yeah. The Fibonacci, yep. The Fibonacci. So how are y'all doing today? How are you doing now? What are you up to, man? What are you working on? I know you're over there drawing something, bro. You look like a guy that draws all the time because you enjoy it. What is this? I want to... Would I lerp between these two? And they got unlanded and everything. Text file database. What do you mean by that? Si ves esto eres. What? What does this even mean? Wow. Yeah, Litations. I wouldn't say that I'm an ally of the LGBTQ people, but I would say, you know, try not to say things that could be offensive to people. You know, I'd appreciate it. I know it's Spanish, but I will go ahead and put you on timeout for a bit because I'll be real with you, man. I don't want to get it from that group at all. And on top of that, it's not in good taste, right? Like, we're Christians. Our job really isn't to... It's to help people, not upset people, right? I get that just comes with the turf sometimes. And to be granted... In some cases, people need to be upset. But in this case, we're all just hanging out, working on a game. So try to be thoughtful when you speak in here, okay? Chase Lee says, didn't notice you were live. Blueprints. I'm using them, man. That means you have to go on all your Chase Lee accounts and like this video. All the 500 Lees. And yeah, I started, what, 24 minutes ago? Right now we're trying to, I want to even see if this works. Yeah, I mean, it works. But we want this to lerp. I don't know if I'm at the enjoyment stage yet. I have so much to do. Last week I designed a banner for art tabling. Okay. I'm working on my comic and now icon animations for Twitch widgets right now. So you're going to be streaming on Twitch. What are you going to be, are you going to stream art? Are you going to scream? Are you going to scream? Because I know I am. I'm going to scream. Sorry. What are you going to be streaming over there? Amin says it will store text files like .py in a zip file, and it will be easy to use it to store text or codes and use them on other codes, like displaying the code on a web app. Chase says, hold on, I'll be back. I appreciate you, Chase. You're talking about the screaming part? You're already doing a great job, Al. But yeah, what's a art tabling? Banner for art tabling. I'm sorry if I'm like butchering that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. There we go, but we don't want a float. We want a vector. Lerp the vector. Lerp the vector. So we're going to lerp between two vectors using this curve here. We're going to then set actor, or actually we want to, well, we'll use this for this, right? And then we're going to multiply this. By a set amount. And you want to multiply these by a small number, right? You know, my game or toy, as it's called, is a simulation. Should I choose simulation templates or other ones such as third-person UE when I start making it? Honestly, what I forget what templates they have, but personally, I always go with an empty. With you, you might want to do the was it top-down touch? Whatever has touch controls implemented already, you might want to do that one so you can get an idea of how to incorporate like mouse touches, which I'm assuming you're going to do with your simulation. Sadiq Uwala Sani, hello. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Awalu. Sadiq Awalu Sani. Amin says, I'm not making games or trying things in Unity. I stopped it. What? Okay. Why is that, man? Why'd you stop? Out on the Brush says Blender pipeline for game dev, art design process, animations, maybe game playthroughs. That's sick. So just an all-around encompassing stream. I'm happy to hear. When you get it set up, bro, make sure to drop your link in my Discord or send me a personal DM. I'd love to come check you out and hang out if I can, you know. Nameless says, you know my game or toy as it's called. Oh yeah, I already answered that. I would do shoot, what is it called? It's like the top down, whatever one has touch controls or like mouse input controls. You want that one. Because I don't know. What do you mean you know, man? You know why. What happened, bro? What happened? Squish amount. All right, so now I should like horribly like just do this just to mess with Chase Lee and everyone else in here. Just make it look real rough around the edges. Na 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 na. Oh, so it's like more of a Euro Truck Sim. I think that's like a game. In that case, I think that's more of a game if you're doing like a trucker stuff. That's more of a game. Because you can like fall off like a ledge and then you lose, right? That's more of a game. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like stuff like SimCity and stuff like that I consider more of a toy. And it's not even like a... Most people take offense to that, but it's not meant to be offensive because toys are fun too, right? In fact, I would argue sometimes toys are more fun than games because you can play with them forever. Amin says, I formatted my system because I installed 1,525 of softwares that are useless. I didn't recover my projects. Oh, man. You didn't have like a hard drive to put them on, bro? Al on the Breast says, cool art tabling means selling my art somewhere. I'm going to sell charms and vinyl t-shirts when I get my comic printed. I'll sell that too. Dang. I'll have to try to I want to get some shirts made for Judah at some point, right? So I might have to contact you and maybe we can work up a payment of some sort if you're not opposed to that. That's far in the future though, right? That's far into the future. That's far, far, far into the future. Or who knows, maybe it's in a couple weeks. You never know what the Lord has planned. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen already, I made a video. So go check out the video. Let me know if you like the video. Drop a like. I'm actually pretty proud of this one. It's not the best. But let's see. Engagement. Where's the... Regardless, I got it up to a retention rate of 44, and most of my stuff's like 33. So that's a whole 10% more. So, you know, super stoked about it. Cool art tabling. Okay, I read that. Got one, but I don't know when I copied them to the new system. I don't know. Something went wrong and they weren't all recovered. Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. That's happened to me before, and it absolutely stinks. That's why I use GitHub, right? I use GitHub. I mean, I'm even using it right now for source control in my game. So, Nameless says, "Thank you, man. You're already helping me a lot. I appreciate it, dude. And I don't, you know, I'm just telling you, you know, simple things. You're the one doing all the work, right? When you're making a game, that's all you, bro. So, remember that." I watched and liked the video. It was nice. Sweet. No, I worked on it all Sunday. Granted, I want to start putting more hours into making the videos. So I might just start taking recaps of these streams and putting them in there. The only thing is I don't like having my face on the screen. I like making it feel like the video has a specific job, and when I'm there on the screen with it, it just kind of throws it off for me, I think. Makes it hard to focus on what I'm presenting. On the brush, sure, but it depends on the type of printing process. I print my own at home. Cool. No, that's sick. Yeah, honestly, if I'm doing one for Judah, like Judah and Friends, this, you know, the game series, I would just have like something on the front. Maybe something on the you know, the little shoulder here, like a t-shirt or something. Mean says, "Raleigh, let me show you something in YouTube while uploading." Okay. You want me to pull up YouTube? Yeah, always have backup files, man. It is a necessity. All right, execute set. Scale. Let's see how this works now. But we're obviously gonna have to change this amount here. I mean, it's already saved. Cool. All right, Amin says, "Go to YouTube. Press upload." Go to the bottom. I'm here, I mean. Press more. Where's more? Oh, right here, the one I already pressed. Show more. I've showed more. All the way at the bottom. Are you talking about comments on and ratings? Don't allow remixing? Is that what it is? Remix. keywords or tags. Content in your video is commonly misspelled. They play a minimal role in helping. Yeah, I use tags, but I do them in like the description and in here. But what do you want me to, what do you do? Rando tags. All right. Excuse me. They didn't work on the description, really. So I have to do it in here? All right. I'll do that next time. Delete forever. No. Thank you, Nameless. I appreciate it. Yeah, no one ever says God bless to me when I sneeze. Come on, guys. What's going on with you? What's going on? Whoa, dude. That's sick, bro. Look at that intense gameplay. That's sick, dude. Check it out. It didn't work how I thought it would be. How it'd work. So, whoa. Whoa. Wowzers. Why do I keep missing these little doodaddies? I need to move these somewhere. Jump stretch. Stretch B. So, what we want to do, obviously we'll have to change this at some point. I'm going to disconnect this for the time being. And we're going to change this. 0.5 is way too much. Maybe we have to do 1.2. I don't know. We'll find out. Really? It got 1K when you did them in both. Me. Nice. Check that out, guys. That's way too much. Holy moly. It's because it's updating every second. I watched a video on this too. I could just do it on finished, but I'd like to have this go as it's updating, right? Yes, sir. Motion array. We get it. It's cool. Gotta go. I have stuff to prepare for tomorrow. Sounds good, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. I'll catch you on the flippity floppity. Just make sure to drippity droppity back in tomorrow, okay? Make sure to click the like button and send this to all your friends to subscribe. Yeah. I feel like I get goofier and goofier the longer I stream, and it's probably because I don't know, maybe I'm getting more comfortable with y'all. Chase, look who it is, Chase Lee. Join the Discord. Oh, hey, thank you. Oh, there's a new video roll. I appreciate that, Amin. Goofier streams are the best. I hope so, man. I'll tell you what, though, if I don't shave soon, I'm going to start looking real goofy. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make a video. I'm not shaving or taking care of myself until my game's finished. And by the time it's done, I look like this woodland creature. I just look like a hobo in a chair. And everyone's just like, please just shave. And I'm like, no, no. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I did press the like button and watch the last video, and it's cool. Thank you, Amin. Yeah, I hope it's cool. I want them to be a little bit longer. I think next time I do a video, it's going to be a long one about, you know, the game, the world, the idea, what it is, what's the premise, what I wish to achieve with it, yada, yada. What are you working on? I'm trying to add a bit of a stretch to Judah's jump. Right? I'm trying to add a bit of a stretch to his jump. So it looks cool. But as you can see, he stretches way too much. He stretches way too much. Which is interesting. I'm gonna watch that video again. I'm gonna tell you this right now, guys. My brain is too brain to brain. It's too sad to discuss how foggy I feel today. I just feel like a cloud that's floating in the sky. It's just going on by. It's a cloud floating in the sky. Yeah, I think it's pretty good too, but let's be real. It could be a little bit better. Nice, look at that. Judah in action. Super Judah! But yeah, look, he's in now, guys. That's interesting. It didn't perform the stretch off of the wall. Wonder why that is. I mean, it's on jump. Is it already consider me in air? Can I only jump once? No, I can jump twice. Come on. Matt Esplin. Dude, I got one better for you, okay? Check him out. All right, let's bring this back up. Buy the things, noisy butlers. Look at this full dude. Cobra Code, dude. That's like Cobra Kai. But he's got extra meaty thighs.
The relative scale 3D of our mesh on begin play and save it in a vector variable called base scale.
I knew he was going to do that. I'm just letting you guys know that.
Create a custom event and call
but I don't like doing that. It feels weird doing that. I don't know why.
Add a new timeline called jump squeeze anim and connect.
I get it. Make a track, make a float. Although he made his a lot better.
Create another key for time 0.025, key for time 0.25 and value.
Oh, so he does them real quick. He does them real quick.
We then also need to set the length of the timeline to 0.25 to match the last key.
Okay.
We then call set relative scale 3,
which is what we did, but we did the lerp too. That was easy to think of, right? We multiply it by some type of factor.
Compile to be able to set the default value.
You know?
Here we basically put 6, 0.6 and 1.2 for example. The mesh will be squeezed to 60% of its original size on the x and y and stretched to 120 of its size on the z-axis. We can then simply look for the jump function and call jump squeeze from here. To make sure this only fires off when we successfully jumped and not while we are airborne, we can add a check for is moving on ground here. But the default jump feels really floaty, so we can just set the gravity scale to 2.5.
But he does it on input. I don't want to do it on input. I don't want to do it on input. Who's sending me all these happy messages? She did. She did. Oh boy. The heck, dude? At 10:37. Noise. You sent leaks? You sent leaks, bro? Look how cool Chase, he's like, this guy, man. This guy, dude. This guy, bro. This guy, dude. Anyways, I guess we should do it on release, but it should be on Apex that happens. Apex. Get is at Apex. Or event on Apex. Is there on Apex event? Okay, this has got to be 0.25. I guess that makes the timeline that long. I don't know. But what I do know is that now in the event graph, we're just going to we're gonna get delete this because we don't need it. But what we can do, I believe, to kind of Jimmy rig this, right? One, I guess on event begin play, we're gonna have to get a reference to the, which I don't like doing. I'll add that. I'll say that again. Base scale or promote to variable. I'm gonna call this base scale, because I like that name. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I don't like doing this. Guess we have to, though. Seems like an unnecessary variable to save. Regardless, you know, we are going to need another timeline. We are going to need another timeline. We are. Do is plug that in there. I feel like this song bumps too hard, you know, like it gets too heavy on the trumpet. He's like, does anyone else do that? Like anytime you hear like a trumpet or saxophone in a song, you can't help but, you know, do the air trumpet. Looks a little weird though. I have one more question. So we have 9 out now. Should I model the leaves on my trees for my game, or should I use alpha cards? You know, wherever you can save, like especially, it's really dependent. It really is dependent, right? Because if you're going to be looking down, like you said, you're going to do like a truck simulator almost. I don't think it's necessary really to have each individual leaf on the tree, because like you're going to be passing by the trees so quick anyways. You're not going to be able to stop and look at them. Like, I know you got nanite, but you want to make sure to use nanite on the things that you can or that are important, and not use it on the things that aren't as important, right? Which is like the trees that are going to be passing you by quick. You could do an LOD, so when stop by somewhere. But then there's another trick you should look into. I forget what it's called. Screen. It's like screen something. Occlusion culling. So you want to learn occlusion culling. I have still yet to include that in the game. Alan the Brush says, I don't like jazzy trumpets. They make me feel out of breath. Well, yeah, that's true. I'll have to banish any songs with trumpets in them because now I feel like I'm going to pick up on that. I'm going to start dry heaving on stream. Man, this guy's been playing the trumpet for a while now, dude. I don't know what to do, bro. But yeah, all we do here, guys, is we take this, we kind of want this. We're going to play a timeline. It's going to do this. And then after it's finished, we're going to set that. And then we're going to, actually, I think what we want to do is say unfinished, right? We come over here, but then in here, okay, in here, we're not going to want to move all of those, all right? What we're going to want to do is we're going to see B is at apex. And we're going to want to do a branch, and we're going to want to say, use this as a condition. Once we hit the apex, then we'll shoot off into there. But the first one has to be finished. So now, if this is true, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but I'm not doing it. We do that. So this will play, and then once this is finished, right, what it's going to do is it's going to check if we're at the apex. If we're at the apex, it could take too long to play and we pass the apex, right? Which in case you won't stretch back. So we'll have to play with the speed at which it interpolates if that's the case. We will have to play with that. Also, we just take this now, and then we get the base scale, and then we can plug that into here because we're going to return to what we once were. And this should theoretically work, I think. Nice. I mean, it worked kind of. That does not look like it's doing what it's supposed to do. I guess I could do it on the jump. Right? When we can do it when triggered, and then I guess completed or canceled maybe, instead of doing at finished. Thanks for answering, man. Yeah, no problem, dude. Any questions you have, I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. Just don't get too absolved with occlusion culling at the moment, but just keep it in mind in the future. For now, what I would focus on is just before you do trees and anything, just make sure that the driving part is fun, right? And then once you get the driving mechanics in, granted, you might want to add trees or obstacles to make it more fun, more challenging for the player. Right? And I'm wondering why this isn't working. And we're never going there because of that. And we're going to want to play from start. And we're going to want to play from start. I believe that's one of the issues. Let's try completed. I'll just keep them both plugged in. I mean, after he jumps though, he's never the same. I mean, that looks pretty cool though. Like that little, like if I just tap it, but if I hold it down, right? Look at that. But if I just tap it, it looks pretty good. There's definitely something nice to have in the game, I think. But we need to figure out what it is. First, I want to get rid of that and see if it's like a completed thing. So started, ongoing, canceled. We probably want to do it on cancel, right? Yeah. So once it's let go of, it's completed. That's when it's considered like it's been let go. Why this will go infinitely, I don't know. So you can model, but you can't code yet. If you ever want to share what you got, you can always do that too, man. Also, we're gonna have to find a way. But yeah, right now if I just hold down my jump button, you know, so we're gonna have to do like is not on the ground type of deal. Gosh, I hate sorting these freaking BPs, man. Makes me angry. Is on ground. Let's get a reference to this. On ground. B is on ground or walking. Triggered will fire every frame on tick. So what do? Just started? You think? Yeah, even started does it. And even then, I feel like the freaking... this squish amount is a little too much. I mean, we're already at 0. What? 7? So maybe I do 0.8. I feel like that'll squish it in though. Yeah. Yep, it will. So we'll do like 1.1 on the Z. Either you started or a modifier to limit that to a 1 shot or down. Yeah. That's what I'm going to have to do, because started is... I mean, I already feel like that's way too strong too, so we'll try to do this like 0.8. I don't know. And we'll do 65 on these, because I already have this downscaled by what? 0.7, 0.7. It's crazy. Honestly, that means I could go... No, I couldn't go 0.8. That's a little annoying. I'd probably do 1, and that'd be fine. But yeah, I'll have to do a limiter for it of some sorts. By the way, Ryan Gregg, how's it going? I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome to the channel and to the stream. If you have been here before, I apologize. I am not in the most stable mindset today. I'm a little ill. Again, it's all the raining, man. It's all like the fluctuating weather is just tearing me up. But I'm going to see if this is on the ground. Is on walking. This is walking. Should be okay. Yeah. This is the one thing I don't like about BPs is this. In code, you just delete or shuffle around. But then this will only play when the first time. Yeah. Season changes might be doing it as well. Yeah. That is true, but it is really windy, rainy and windy where I'm at right now. I don't even know how I would go into making a limiter for this. Started. I mean, I guess I could just vent on jumped. I know I tried this before. And then I can use like completed. But the issue is, one, we don't want this because that'll make it so it's completely different. How to cut this off after a while. I'd have to make a timeline of some sorts that dictates how long this would even do that for. But I don't know if I can limit that. in the input mapping thing, you can apply stuff to the input. Oh, and context mapping. Sorry, default contacts. Ooh, jump. Can I just put it in the actual input so it works for all of them? Pressed, released, jump. Was like a modifier. Triggers, I think. Yeah. We have pressed, released, tapped. I could, well, because there's a difference between. So my issue is, if I press it, will it consider it a tap still? Because they have pressed or released and they have hold. But it feels like it's registering a hold right now. Even though I don't have one. Interesting. Well, let's delete pressed and keep released. I mean, I guess it's because we have. Ugh. Yeah. It still does it. The tap have a threshold, does it now? Ah, shmee. Let's I'm gonna try like pressed and release too. Do these have a actuation threshold? Point at which this trigger fires. I'm not really interested in a press then. True. I'll have to delete these regardless anyway. So what, I just make this like super small actuation threshold? Point at which this trigger fires. Why would this be higher? Thank you, by the way, Ryan. No, I don't want to set up speech recognition. But now it's not being should show if one fires or multiple. Interesting. Well, right now I was playing it on that. That's why. On the event of jumping. Huh, okay. So that works. The only issue is that by the time I let go, since it's a tap, it's like quick. Nameless says, by the way, is that how you spell that tree thing that you've mentioned? Occlusion culling? It's culling, C-U-L-L. And it's not a tree thing in particular. So essentially this renders everything on screen. And I guess this is a good way to show that. So you'll notice in an example here. And so this is the game. And let's say I'm playing the game. Now, in the camera preview, I'm seeing all this stuff. This cone here is the vision of view, or the camera's view. This camera is rendering all this and all of this too, right? So people figured out a while back, well, why don't we just render what's inside of the camera's view? And I think some games nowadays, or engines, just automatically do it. But occlusion culling essentially is limiting the rendering objects to the objects that are in your immediate view, right? And some people have it even so, like, they'll shoot ray casts out, and if it doesn't hit an object, it'll even like get rid of this stuff here too, but it's not as well. Yeah, see? But if you notice here, we go from this example, right, Nameless, to this example, and then, you know, they did was this frustrum coals? No, this is the frustrum. Yeah. But most of the time, I think engines include it now, so you might not have to worry about it. I don't know, but it's something to keep in mind when you're working on this game. LODs too. Al in the Brush said, I just made an animation. There are so many Blender export settings. I posted it in the Discord. Okay. Hey. How long did it take you to make this? It looks really good. Check this out, guys. This is why you join the Discord too. So if you haven't joined the Discord, please make sure to do so. We got a lot of talented individuals in here, like Owl in the Brush, posting cool stuff all the time. You know, we got daily modeling challenges, and I probably want to edit this post to add the number 12 in here. And they're not subjected to the day, so, you know, you can come in here and fill whichever ones you want in, just for fun. Do 5 minutes. You know, we got memes, all that. Hang out. It's a growing community, so, you know, be a part of it. Nameless says, thank you. I'll join it very soon. Good, man. It's good because, you know, it's a place to communicate with other people who have the same interest as well, which is another reason why it's such a, I don't know. That's why it's a great atmosphere to be in if you're not in it already. But yeah, okay, so in here I can see how many times, what is this, triggered seconds? So you can actually bind like planes now. Are those vector files or what? So you're saying do this to see how many times it triggers. I mean, it's being triggered once. But I think it also could be due to the fact that this is so low. Let's set this back to 0.5, right? Set those back to what they are. I don't know why I compiled. And now there's a little bit of one. And that could just be because of how small I have this multiplier set up. Let's try 0.2. Is it me or is it not placed sometimes? If you just tap it, it'll play. I could try down, and you're right. I could try, but I have to have tap. I believe because this is a mobile game. I believe. Not really, because this is... Let's try down. Yeah, but even with down... You'll see that, yeah, it's... Well, I can do down, but I have to make sure that it works well with, phone triggers, which was at the tap. Right? And then I think I have press and something else, or pressed and released. But it's interesting that it just does it so quick. Honestly, I probably don't even really need it in my game. There's probably something more for like I don't know, maybe it's too intensive for the game to do. I guess it's tricky, but it's meh. You know, meh. Point at which this trigger fires, release within this time frame to trigger a tap. So after it takes 0.5 seconds. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, if I hold it down, it never does it, which is interesting. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's also fun to kind of see how these things work. So once we triggered it, we play from start. You think, from my experience with timelines, you kind of get stuck in this loop until it's finished. Regardless, I'm gonna disconnect these until later. I'm not gonna wrap myself around it too much. I'm more concerned about getting even though the stretch I feel with a cartoony vibe would work really well. I'm gonna hop into Blender and try to get the other animations finished. Also, if anyone knows how to make it so I can do like a proper like initiation of the jump. From what I've seen, like even with gameplays, people typically go this style where it just kind of your character launches in the air. And while it looks, you know, like I jumped, I want to get that initial like right? That initial inertia. But yeah, let's do the wall cling. We'll do it from this one. I guess I'll call it cling. Get rid of all these. Kind of throw his hips out. His arm with it as well. Man, this Pokemon music always has some like crazy nostalgia about it. Kind of annoying in a nice way. He should hunch down to get ready for the jump like this and then boom, you know? Sorry, that was a weird noise. Yeah, he should, honestly. You want more of like a hunch down, like when he comes down like this. Peace out, man. I'll be praying for you, for your fiance. Thank you. She needs it, man. You have a good one, Al. Good luck with the projects. When you're finished with the things and you start streaming, make sure to send me a link on Discord, okay? Either through DM or through the stuff. All right. You have a great day, my friend. But yeah, let's... I don't even have the prow set up. By the way, guys, I'm not an animator, so this looks like I'm not an animator. That's why. Like, man, what? This guy's animations look like dirt. That's why. I'm just a guy trying to make it bad. Hey, it's Rhea. Rhea, I'm excited you're able to make it. How are you doing today? How art thou? I hate that I have to go through each one of these and actually set the scale. I don't hate it, but it's definitely not fun. I want his head to kind of turn and look where he's going to jump. Okay, just no energy. I feel that. I don't know what it is, but I've been getting really sick a lot. So my day's going good, but I wish I felt a little bit better. And the work's going great too. We got just to show you, we got Judah in. The new Judah. Which I think he fits, like, if you look at the style of everything, it fits a lot better in my opinion. He looks the part a lot more now. I gotta tidy up that climb. All we have to get in is the wall cling and then the wall slide. I kind of want to get a wall jump in too, but I want to start working on some combat. I feel like it's important. Evil is attacking you to stop you making this game. You make it angry, I know. That's what my mentor's been saying too. He's like, man, think about it. If you're, doing something that the devil don't want you to do, he's going to attack you. And it does make sense. Thank God no one can see this, huh? Yeah, the new Judah looks really good. Thank you. I appreciate it. There's still, I'm not going to lie, I wish I could afford someone who could really make a good, like good topology and everything, set up a nice rig so we don't get artifacts like this when we're twisting, right? But yeah, all in all, I do think that I am getting attacked by the evil one, but at the same time, sometimes just bad stuff happens too, right? That's just life. I haven't had any time for Blender lately. I'm hoping to catch up on the min challenges soon, though. Yeah, whenever you want to hop into them, you can, Rhea. Life gets busy, so don't ever feel like you have to go and do them. I do like seeing your results, though. You really do make some clean models. I think I got some pretty fun ones. Kitchen appliances, chest. I thought of a deep fryer when I thought of this, like an air fryer. That's how you know I'm fat, though. It's not like a rice cooker or anything. It's an air fryer. Also, last time I was working on my judo model, it crashed, and oh no! Now you're getting attacked by the evil one. He's like, dang it, why is everyone feeling encouraged to make this game about how cool Jesus is? That's really what this is about. I just want people to see how cool Jesus is, without like too much of a religious attachment being placed on it. Yeah, this is some bad animations. I don't know how I would make this look clean. Maybe I can move his tail. But that's way too quick. So let's try to do 20 here. But even that's too quick. I feel like it's not subtle enough. I always save after I make a change. I learned that the hard way. 100%. It was happening so much to me that Rhea actually had to start telling me to save all the time. She's like, make sure to save. And I'm like, yeah. That's why I like Rhea so much. She's just she's so thoughtful. You don't find too many thoughtful people out there anymore. I'm just trying to think of like a good animation I could play here, guys. I mean, I could probably kick his foot forward a little bit. Right? You can't really see it though. And it kind of looks dumb. I feel like maybe I was trying to make this flow on different patterns, see if that would work, and it's just not. It's not working. Honestly, I think the best thing I could do for this is make his hand like reach and his head look. Like if he looked in a different area, or like let's say, you know, wherever your character is looking, he'll look and then jump to. But I don't know. But anything kind of just looks like he's moving in sequence. Maybe have his head bob lightly. Well, the thing is that I don't want to do like any animations with his head, because in the game you're going to be able to direct his jump. So I kind of want to indicate that by the way his head's looking, right? So like depending on where you're looking is like the trajectory you're going to jump in. What's his poly count? Let's see. His poly count. Did it take it off? No, it didn't. Probably a lot. It's not that bad. Most people do like 50. So, you know, we have 21. What was that? 21. 898 divided by 2. It's like, you know, 10,000 polys. Or, yeah, 11,000 faces. Sorry, I'm dumb. It's right there. Which is pretty good. I've seen most people like recommend 60 on the vertex count though. Doing pretty well in regard to that. For a mobile game too, guys. I'm thinking maybe we like lightly I mean, that looks pretty good. I mean, I think it's not great, but it's like a good start. Right. Yeah, you can go way higher for a PC game. Poly count for character in PC game. Yeah, 50 to 60K. Whoa, so I'm pretty high. I'm at like 1,000. So the regular count is like less than that. Holy moly. So they're saying 1,500. Anywhere to about 4,000. What about vert count? No, they say 32K for a polygon. Yeah, 20K polygons. Yeah. So that should be good. But you can definitely go higher on PC 100%. I kind of want to, Jesus, kick this out, this foot like this, and then in here kind of. But maybe even go a little bit more subtler than that and then throw that in. I feel like this needs to be rotated. You can right click the bottom black line, the line where it says the anim player, and it always displays the statistic. Sorry, sniffling. Hold up, let me take that off. So you're saying down here, if I click this line, oh, hey, thank you. No, I didn't know that. That's how I used to look at it. And I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I started using statistics in here. No, thank you for that. Huh. That's actually pretty nice to know. I still feel like he's kicking out too much. Still too much. There we go. That looks a lot better. I think Rio was right a little bit, like with the head, but it's more about the chest pumping out a little bit, you know, like, right? All right, I think that's good for the cling. I'm also thinking of doing like a wall jump. All right, now let's do a slide. I think like a 15 for this is good. So when you slide down, I kind of want to move things up just a tad bit. Would be better if it was slower, in my opinion. You're talking about this one? Yeah, it could be better if it was slower. But then I'd have to make it, what, 40 frames? Or no, I could go up probably a little bit longer. I'll do that at another point if it bugs me too much. A large block. Let me say it. I like that idea, add the block. But I don't know, I'm not really good at animating. I kind of just do something until I feel like it looks good. Don't want to lose your animation progress. Oh, save if you haven't in a while. Okay, thank you. Ria with the save. Literally. So when he slides down, I want his arm to go back up a little bit because it's gonna, you're not actually sliding down, but it's gonna give that like simulation where like his foot comes up a little bit. And maybe, oh man, I can't. I think this foot will come out a little bit more to try to balance it out. Like if you're falling, you'd put this foot out, I think, to try to balance it out. But then we have that like initial one, and then we would have like a I mean, I guess at this point we could do like a climb down instead, because I'm gonna be real with you, I don't know, I think this still indicates that you can have some direction when you're jumping, but I want to make it so there's none. You kind of just jump off from the right. And maybe you'd want to hold closer to the wall. Just a little bit more, I don't know. But you lose that, like, oh, he's sliding down feel when you do that. Honestly, I wish I had an animator, dude. I wish I could pay for an animator. So when you're sliding, I know your body's gonna like go like that, but or this is cling slide. We can do that, make this one, and then we could try out this idea. Because this is like kind of like, oh, he's slipping, and you play it quick, so it's like it looks like that's what he's doing. But then if we were to climb down, like let's say we climb down, or what is it, idle? Sorry, climb idle. You know, you would switch into this because you're sliding down. So like you'd go like this, and then you'd grab the wall and you'd start sliding down. I was like, why is this playing so weird? Also, yeah. Do you guys think like the hands move too much? Like they go out too much? They look too like extreme. In my opinion. I feel like if I bring them back just a little bit, it might help. Yeah, it doesn't look too like, looks a little bit better in my opinion. And it's hard to get like, because of his stature and how tight he is, it's hard to like move his bodies in ways that I want to without messing things up, which is why I wish I could pay someone professionally to do this, because boy, would they make sure every single aspect of this character was perfect for everything, you know? But yeah, let's go ahead and export these. I know these aren't the best guys, but they're just whips for now. I want to jump into combat a little bit and get the game progressing a little bit more forward, I guess you could say. More forward. I need to just own the way I say things so stupidly, because that's not a word either. Yeah, I think that looks better. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'd have to do it on the climb down, but you know, because look how far his hands go. They just look so like, I don't know. It doesn't really matter much on this one because you're blocking the hands. But whatever. Whatever. Forwarder. That's how lazy I am. I'm just forwarder. Hey, Shakespeare did it, okay? He made up words all the time. Granted, they sounded fancier, but that's only because he was living like back in the day, okay? Anyone who said anything back then sounded fancy, okay? Yeah, it looks like he's gonna wave if he pulls him out too far. Yeah, he does. He's like, or like he's gonna go like this, kind of. It does have that feel. And I think it's because there's somewhat of a tilt. I don't know. First of all, let's re-import these. Where climbing up, let's re-import these as well. The falling needs to get worked on. His hands, I didn't do them because they're such a pain to do. I did the tail though, because that's easy. Right. Let's do the cling, slide, cling. Ah. But now we have cling and cling slide, which doesn't need to play in a loop. It just needs to play once. We go into here, do the wall cling, and get rid of that and put the cling here. Boom. This one I do believe we want in a loop, so we'll save that. But you remember the wall slide, guys? That was the most annoying segment, I believe, of all my little segments so far. I'm glad we're forwarded it. Forwarded. Hey, that looks pretty good, actually. He's still not sliding, though. That was creepy. I heard like a whistle in my right ear. It was like... Did the cling slide get put in? Yeah, it's in. Maybe I have to put it in a loop. It's gonna look so funny when we're sliding. Oh, I forgot about that. We really need to fix the vaulting, guys. The vaulting needs to be fixed. But it's so annoying to work with. Yeah, why is... Evil is messing, I'm telling you. Be gone, evil! Pull out my Bible and start fight in the air. Get out of here. Yeah, why isn't this sliding? That's interesting that it's not doing the thing. And it calls into concern if this is... I mean, this was working perfectly beforehand. First we want to play that insert. No, we don't want to insert, remove, add notification, right, and contact. Yeah, contact. We'll do one here too. We'll set that up for we'll set this up for deer. Why here we do a why here, boy? I put that, I go delete and not delete him. Why not do that? That's just wrong. Notify our and notify our hand. Yeah, I don't know why this is not deleting now either. Compile, delete, go away. I was able to delete everything else. Okay. 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 Regardless, we have that going. I'm still a little annoyed that this isn't working. Vous avez inventé tout work. This is not right. Why aren't you working? You know what it could be? Let's try going to... I mean, it's playing the thing. Whoa. Yeah, I need to flip this whenever he's on that side. What is this, dude? Sliding called. Right? And this is why we need to have just better wall jumps entirely. I should be able to clear something like this relatively easy, so we need to set like a new velocity for just wall jumps entirely so they feel better. But right now these slides aren't working. I mean, they work, but we're not getting the animation. It's going into... Let's just copy this, right? And delete that. We'll find out right now if it's that transition. That's interesting. Why can't I go from an animation wall cling? Oh, because if I jump off, if we're not on the ground, and it can't tell me that it's not playing because weirdly enough, like we play... So the reason why I know it's playing is because it's playing the VFX, right? On this animation, the right hand contact VFX, right? It's calling those, and you can see here, like when we slide, we have some clouds, right? But for some strange reason, it's not playing. Just interesting. Why aren't you playing for me? I know that you're working because it says right here. This is the animation. We have it in a loop. I'll take it off a loop. which means that it'll only play once. Yeah, you do everything right and it doesn't work. I don't know what it is, man. It was working fine for the other rig or for the other animations. And now it's not working, which is interesting. We're going into here and then entering into here. If I compile that and I play it, so there's no way we could go from that state into that state. We still go into it. We can't transition. We can't transition from here to here. We can only transition from this point to here, which is when you're walking on the ground. So there's something weird going on, and I don't know what it is. We shouldn't be getting any, like, we should go into the wall slide and that's it. We shouldn't be able to start falling. And the thing that leads me to believe that it isn't going from this wall cling into the other one, I mean, we could delete it to try it. That could be a thing, you know? But if I were to jump off, right, we're still doing it. Right? Look. Now I can't go into this. I can't go into the jump anim. Which is annoying. So let's go into the event graph and call this print. Stephen Christie, run the game, tab to the editor, select the object instance to debug, then watch how the stage change in real time. So you're saying run the game, tab to the editor, go into the animation. If it would let me. How do you see that though? Yeah, it won't let me see the animation transitions. This is what you're talking about, right, Steve? By the way, welcome to the stream, Steve. I hope your day's going good, man. Object instance, all right. Select the object instance to debug. How do you select an object instance to debug? What do you have to, like, right click this and oh, probably not that. Yeah, I don't know how to debug much on this, as you guys can tell. Run the game, tab to the editor. Select the object instance to debug in this side. We'll just look it up. Yeah, back in the day, they had this little thing here that you could do that with. Now I don't even see it. Debug object selected. So you have to play the game. And now I can see all this stuff. There we go. Yeah, it automatically goes into this. Yeah, what's going on? It's saying if wall sliding is not true, and we know that it's not, that it's true. I mean, look, see, it's saying true, true, true. I'm gonna, because of that, I think it's just an error on what's it called, and so I'm going to 5 save all, and I'm gonna refresh the project. I think that's probably something on Unreal's end. Great. Great. So yeah, it was something. I'm gonna clean solution and then rebuild. Rebuild. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Well, obviously. What's the difference between build and compile? Well, compile is compiling new changes, and building is completely building the project. Like the whole thing. I believe compile is subjected to the changes. I don't know. I think someone like Steve would know better with that. I'm still an amateur when it comes to programming. All the terminology and stuff like that is sometimes lost to me. I'm kind of like that weird novice that just wants to do something and figures out how to do it. And I've never been good with terminology or like professional lingo for anything. But we can look it up. What is the difference between compiling and building? Okay, turning into object code, linking the act to combining object codes with library and rocks if you build a sequence, compose a combine linking with possible other tags. Okay, so a lot of stuff. And I guess once it's compiled, it's turned into object code already, and you're just rebuilding that. But yeah, if you're in a C++ project and it says, you know, start or build from source code, that's how you handle it. I used to have to like literally delete, when I first started doing it, I'd have to go into the project and delete the binaries folder, and then it turns out you just gotta clean and build, and it'll work every time. So let's see if this fixed our issue. Let's go into here, say yes, so we can pop open this a window. Oh boy. And go to the BP. Let's go ahead and select this and see. It's going true, false, true, false. That's interesting. I mean, it's saying true now. So why is it... That should be the blocking measure here. 1, we're not on the ground, and 2, we're not wall sliding, which would indicate we need to go into here. I don't know how to fix that. That seems like an Unreal thing and not a me thing. I mean, wall sliding is literally, I'm printing it out in the BP in the event graph, right? So it's true, but for some strange reason, it's still turning up false. Does anyone have any idea as to why that could happen? Why is that happening? Could it be because of the animation? Could the animation be doing? No, there's no way. I think I have something in here for is in contact with wall. So all these, and then if we're in contact with the wall, all right. Why? What's going on, dude? Engine's just broken. That's what it really is. That's what they don't want to tell me. They're just broken. There's no way. Like, even if I were to go in here and print this out, print, right? Yeah, true. Slow-mo. See, that's true. True. What do you mean? Slow-mo? What do you mean slow-mo? Why, I can make it play slower? Well, it shows me, like, in here, like... Sorry, I don't like saying like so much, but it shows me in here, right? If you look, it switches very quickly into the animation jump blend space, right? In fact, it does multiple. It goes into this and then this. So if we're not on the ground, maybe it's just I never did this right. I don't know. It was working fine. All right, yeah, let's try your method really quick. Let's go into here. Slow-mo. How do I? Ah, so it goes from the walk blend. Thank you, Steve. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. This is I didn't know anything about any of this debugging wise. So thank you. You're a lifesaver, bro. Let's see, get on ground. So is in contact with wall. I mean, if I'm on the ground and I want to try something really quick in the event. Maybe there's a little node somewhere hiding like a rat. I just want to hurry up and get this done so I can get into combat. I mean, it works. Wait, did that just work the whole time? Are you kidding me? Hold up. It's because of I had the thing. Yeah, this one's never achieved. So that was it. But I'm trying to think, what could I add to this? I can't do contact with wall. I can just say, like, if I'm not on the ground, which means at some point it's considered, this character's considered on the ground. Maybe it's something to do with the size of the player. But he has to be in a walking state, which he's not. Right? Like, he goes into a walking state. He has to at some point. Is it because of how small my character is that that's happening? Here, first let's get rid of this. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of this. And let's print out the states. Climbing, 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 jump. Walking, walking, walking. Cling. Yeah, he's walking. I guess I could say in here, I mean, if I'm on the ground, it should be telling me false once I hit the ground, right? So I just have to say if wall sliding is false. And that should fix that little discrepancy. Let's go in here and plug this in again. It seems like a whole lot just to get this finished. True, true, true. And it's still true. And it's false. So it only occurs after in here when I'm moving. Which means on a hit, I'll have to change this to B is on ground. Where do I even set B is on ground? Here and move. Let's put this to on hit. And make it something that happens whenever you hit. It'll check if you're on the ground. And honestly, that's not going to work either because we have to go into the move function. Sorry, guys. We're not in contact with the wall. It doesn't matter if we're on the ground and in contact with the wall, we're not sliding anymore. So that doesn't matter. Was that glitchy sound from you? Yeah, the little beep. That was the code compiling. That was the code compiling, and you'll hear it again here in a second. That little and then it'll do a little beep. See? That's just Unreal talking to me. All right, so that works now. That works appropriately for what we want. So with that being said, we can get rid of this, and then simply in the character animation, we can say this and not that. And B is wall slide. Wall sliding is equal to balls. What the heck? That's another reason we're not even setting it to be on the ground. That's crazy. Regardless though, I think that should work. Yeah, that's exactly what it's saying. Want me to make you a cup of coffee? There we go. All right. But now we're getting that other error we had. I bet you this fixes. So if we're in contact with the wall, if we're not in contact, or if we're not in contact with the wall, and we're not on the ground, and we're not wall sliding, then do the transition. There we go. We still got to do like a actual wall jump where everything's a lot smoother. But yeah, that's working pretty good now. So we have all the animations back up to date. We have a running. On top of that, we kind of have like a walking, right? For joystick or for other stuff. I'll probably have to figure out how to get this working better. Working better. I just want it to be more clean. I mean, look at this. Takes a while to transition. I probably just have to play with the values a little bit better. But you know, if I don't go full speed, it won't go full speed. So I can run like this. So maybe I need to have a walk, a jog, and then a run. That's what I'm thinking. I thought I could just do a walk and then a run, but I might have to make a jog to kind of fit that speed gap. But yeah. yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And just as a bit of good news, you know, I essentially have all of the stuff done for the Slithian so far in regards to his animation, right? So, which one is the knockout? I have a knockout. It's super rough, right? But I also have an attack. So it's 14, 15 altogether. It's super rough, right? I could have sworn I had like root motion on this bad boy. Last I remembered. But we'll fix that all at another time. Yeah, we have the attack. We have a walk. Let me get to 19. We have a walk for him. We also have a run, which is what, 15. He's got like a Waluigi run, right? As well as an idle, which I believe is 19 frames. Yeah, thank you. I like how he came out too. Honestly, I kind of want to do a little bit more for him, but I don't think every enemy needs to look super cool. There's some discrepancies up here with his eye, so I'll have to fix those. I guess that's on the texture. I wasn't getting those before. All right, so it's the eye. I have to fix the eye texture. But yeah, that's the enemy. We're going to be importing him tomorrow and trying to set up some AI for him to walk around and yada yada. So we'll be starting that soon, and then we can start doing some attacks. I'll have to make an attacking animation for Judah, which is going to be really fun. It's not going to be fun. But it is 1 o'clock, and I'm gonna call the stream there. Because I have had a bit of a rough patch of it recently. I'm almost kind of thinking of just extending it. I don't know. I might just keep going. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole process. I'm gonna have to look up how to even do like an enemy AI. I might even make a class and do it like that. Not do a whole VP thing. Just thinking how I could do this. I can fix these eyes really quick though. Still kind of upsets me that my Twitch stuff isn't working. Tad bit interesting if you ask me. Let's go ahead and fix this eye. And that's how honestly easy this is. I'm gonna probably scale these down to like, I don't know, something way smaller, because this is at a 1K. It's 1080 by 1920 or 1920 by 1080. So I think it's a little too high for an eye texture. Oh no, it's 512 by 512. Guess I was lying to you guys. I'm a liar. And I guess I'm just confused. Tutorial textures. Yeah, I guess we hang out for a little bit longer. You're planning to use Krita. That's good to hear. Krita's that character customizer app thing, right? What the heck? I was like, I don't need to do it because it's not showing up here, then it shows up there. PSD. What is going on? I fixed it. And I saved it. What is going on? There we go. No, it's Photoshop Alternative. Oh, Krita. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for one soon here. I was talking about how much I pay for Photoshop, and then out of nowhere they're like, it's gonna be $56. Like, look how happy they all look. They don't look happy at all, chat. It's because they don't have a portable painting digital software. I like to see that they're using that disdain for something positive. Yeah, let's get this guy imported, huh? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yay or nay? File, export, auto rig, pro, selected object. Yes, preserve volume, fix. Do all that. This is a humanoid. Yes. Straight to the point. I like it. There's also Photopea. It's a browser-based, almost exact copy of Photoshop. Photopea is, or Krita. All right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I can always redo the animations for the attack because I feel like those are going to need root motion. Fix that again. Animations, misc, face, dummy mesh, fix rotations. All right, let's go into the models or I'm gonna have to make Yeah, I always used to work with Photoshop, but it's expensive. I use Krita a little. Seems good. I just need to get more familiar with it. Okay. So maybe I should try Krita as well. Because Photoshop's is getting way too expensive. Those dogs, they making things way too expensive. Characters. I'm just gonna make enemies. I hope it doesn't do one for each a skeleton for each thing. Yep, that's exactly what it did. Jesus. All right, I'm gonna get rid of all these FBM files, whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna do the simple idle first. Import all them bad boys. Constraint into constraint world, persistent level. Krita is surprisingly good. For me, that technically the only viable option since I'm on Linux and Photoshop isn't natively available. So I also don't like GIMP. Yeah, I tried GIMP, dude, and I felt completely like confused by the overall like UI of GIMP. It was not a fun experience. I will say that much, guys. All right, let's go ahead and make the materials for this man. Let's make the materials for this man. I gotta figure out a better way to do all these naming conventions. I need someone that can yell at me and tell me that's wrong. And I'll be like, okay. Do another full Slithian. It just feels like there's gonna be way too... I mean, I guess I don't need this. I probably just need a better naming convention for all like the enemies. Like have enemy in front of them or something. And this one's gotta be rename. I'll do Anim enemy, Slithian idol. And we can get rid of the 2 times Slithian. Boom. And we can also throw that in something later. But for now, let's check if this freezes. Let's first turn off all that, save all, create this, do that, and then let's drag in his stuff. I hate GIMP too. I needed to wipe my computer. Or wait, by copy I don't mean it in a bad way. Photopea can do almost everything Photoshop can. Okay. I hate GIMP too. I needed to wipe my computer clean because of it twice. So never use GIMP. Sorry, I'm thinking. With a small amount of intellect that I have. Enemies, texture, Slithian. Text, enemy, Slithian. This is, I'll call this Matt. Enemies, Slithian body, boom. And, yep, it did it. Asset action utility blueprints. That is so annoying, dude. It was fixed yesterday, and then it stopped working. I don't know what it is with this material, but it just messes up ever since I uplinked myself to GitHub. It's actually kind of annoying. I had it fixing, and I don't know if it's because I cycled through all of the BPs that's essentially responsible for how the shader on the material works. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see if I can fix it by doing this, which I highly doubt is that. I think the thing that I did to truly fix it, right, was if we go into models, enemies, it's still there, right? Let's turn on force cheat mode, right? And then we can do this, and then do that. And see it, yeah, and it works. That is so annoying to me, guys. You have no idea. Oh, you know what I didn't select though? Like a dummy, McDummerson. And I'm gonna have to freaking copy all these again. Oh my gosh. I didn't include the eyes, guys. I didn't include the plane for the eyes. Didn't realize. You know, I could probably like do that. But I gotta go bone relative. Nice. Boom. Yeah. Don't you hate when you make stupids? Because that's what I did. I made dummy dums. I hate when I do that. let's force delete all these. Oh my gosh, you're telling me I could have just re-imported it. I could have just re-imported it. I could have re-imported it. It'd have been fine. I didn't have to do any of all that again. What is going on with my mind today, guys? What is going on with my mind? With my brain? All right. Following bones, whatever. Idle anim, idle anim. Oh, it still has access to that. Oh, hey, check it out. Boom. Sounds like you need some extra tests too, yeah. Or something. Look, the eyes are all off now. That's awesome. What I could just do, right? I mean, I saved the I can't speak English. How do I clear the parents? Clear parents. We have no parents. Now, if I come in here and press J, I could just do that. Right? Or maybe I have to not join them together. Sounds like you need some extra rest too. Yeah, but I feel like I rest so much already. Stinks, man. Rain, sleet, snow. You gotta do it, yo. I feel like his face should always be in the center. Why is it? Yeah, it looks way better. Regardless, I don't know what to do, guys. My brain is broken. All right, let's just do this and export FPX. The eyes shouldn't be that far out. Boom, 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 boom. What happens if I do that and then move this around? What happens? clear the parents. They get torn up like that. I made a mistake. And what that mistake is and now look, they're all tore up. I mean, it won't matter too much, I believe. All right. Now what happens when I go to like knockout? Okay, it's all in there. Sweet. All right, file. Let's see if that fixed the issue. FBX. We don't want FBX for the 1000th time. We want Auto Repro. And we want to do it like that. Wait, you're telling me Slithian Idol doesn't have any... Oh my god, are you kidding me? I just deleted... I just deleted the animations for my idol. Crazy. Is there any way to grab information from an FBX file and put that in? Hey, let's do that. File import FBX. That one. All right. I'm gonna lose my mind if this isn't. Why is my delete button not working? Whatever. Sorry, guys. It's just one of those days, I guess. Looks like he's just bobbing too hard now. He's like, yeah, yeah. We don't want none of that. All channels. And his arms are like way. I feel like we need to actually probably do one where it's like this. And maybe over here. Just looks too unison for my taste. Honestly, was this? This needs to be longer. That's why, isn't it, guys? That's what it is. We'll do 6. Pull that up. I feel like maybe he goes down too much. No, it's definitely the arms. But maybe he does go down just a tad bit. So let's try bringing that down. But if we'd go down too much, we just lose the entirety of that full like body swing. You see how that bobs, like that bobbin? But I feel like that's a little bit better. Like we have that right arm go out a little bit more. It just makes it look like he's going like that. That's a little bit better, but we need to calm this arm down a bit. Bring that in. No selected F curves to paste. All right. We're just gonna go start and call this idle. Idle. I spelt it wrong. I know. Let's get rid of the original one. Delete. Rename. No. Idle. Alright. And that's the T-pose, so I'm not going to even incorporate that. Let's go into the check rig, fix, misc. So what I want to do is get rid of the start. Walk, run, knockout, idle, attack. Which are the ones that I have? So let's go and delete these again. Hey guys, want to hear how to do something not complicated? Complicated? What is going on now? Mesh ARP dummy mesh has no UV sets. Oh, you know what it is? I didn't select this stuff. That's how dumb I am. Slithian eyes. I mean, they work fine on here. They just don't work fine on the skeleton mesh because there's no bones. There's no bones. It didn't give me that issue with Judah, which is annoying. Why does that happen? You know what it is? What it could be, I need to apply the transformation on these and then export this again. Try that again. Yes, I know I made this a lot more complicated than it needs to be. Sorry, guys. If they're not vert weighted, okay, well. Actually, let's go into object mode, grab all those, go into weight paint, do that, and then in here, assign. So this has a rig. How do I put that rig on here? Or more like, what is it? Control L. Link animation data. I don't have access to those things. That's the best I feel like I could do in this situation if I wanted to add like a rig, or was that deform with the rig? Armature. Bind to vertex groups. Now if I go into vertex groups, I don't have a vertex group to be had. What if I joined it and then after like a weight paint? All right, let's try that. I hope this works. I'm not trying to have no bone or whatever it is that they got going on. I'm just trying to get this to come in without any errors. No errors. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There we go. Sweet. Sweet. Now we can go to skeleton. What is it? Skeletal mesh. And we can throw. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's get rid of this content browser. Come in here. Let's go into the model for Judah 2 and get the eye. We can get rid of the test. Whatever it is. I want to save all. Copy this and paste this in here. Rename. Text. Now I can open up another folder and get the textures. That's Philippian eyes. Sure. Oh. I feel like he's way too glimmery. We'll have to fix that. If that makes sense, glimmery doesn't really. Ah, man. Oh, man! I already know what I have to do. I'm gonna have to go into Photoshop again. Let's, I don't know what some of these even are. All right, let's merge visible. Let's go ahead and grab the invert of this and then Is it black? Let me check out the mask in here. Yeah. I kind of want to get a sharpness, so I'm going to modify this and expand it by like 2 and then do that. And then we go like this, right? There's a really weird thing that happens if I were to export this, right? It won't work. So I have to go like this, save as, let's go into, I don't even know why the enemies are in here. Right. Now if we go into here and go to our models, enemies, let me do this. You have to use the PSD for this, or it just won't get this the black mask right. It's actually kind of strange, but regardless, we can go ahead and now throw that into here, and now we have a masked eye. And we can throw this on. Boom. Bada boom, bada bing. Just want to play with some stuff. All right, and if we were to throw them in here, look at that, 30 minutes later. Ooh. Let's see what he looks like in comparison. Pretty good. I wish my camera wouldn't collide on it. But yeah, now he's in. We gonna put some stuff on his hands, on his body. And get some combat started here in, well, next couple of days, because I gotta set up the logic. I want this guy to just kind of get him to walk around in a designated area, maybe. And then when he sees me, he'll be like, ah, ah, you know, like start swinging his hands. But yeah, man, if you guys like what you see, make sure to like what you see. Click the sub button for me. Other than that, guys, I'm bouncing out. I will catch you all tomorrow. It's been a wonderful 3 hours and 22 minutes. So thank you all for being here. And other than that, God bless. See you next time. And Jesus loves you. Peace, everyone. Peace.